What is up, YouTube fans, STEM fans, cryptocurrency fans? It's your boy Brit VR. Welcome to the show. Behind me is my website. I do have some courses. Want you guys go check them out. And please, for everybody, continue to connect to my Bitcoin Lightning Network. All you have to do is come over here to my site, and there's a video to learn about it. If you have Bitcoin Lightning node, please connect. Before we get into the news, go check out CryptoTube to meet more influencers like me. I don't upload all the time, but there are more than enough cryptocurrency YouTubers out there. Go check it out. And go check out Coin Lotto. For last week's results on Saturday, here go the numbers at the bottom: 29, 10, 62, 15, 65, 28. You can go get your free ticket, or you can pay 5 cents in Ethereum to play what they call the free lotto and win $1 million worth of Bitcoin. Okay, so today in the news, we're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're going to look at a chart. We're going to talk about NEM. We're going to talk about Litecoin, and I think that should be about it. So let's get into this fantastic. Well, I didn't know if it's fantastic. Let's get into this news from CNBC. I guess they're talking about the ETF, and they're talking about what's happening in the cryptocurrency space.
People want to know about Bitcoin because it's back in the news again. So let's move on to one of our more controversial conversations on Wall Street. Bitcoin, of course, the cryptocurrency doubling in price this year, now trading around $8,000. This is the clock ticks for approval on another Bitcoin ETF. The SEC scheduled to make a decision on the Van Eck Bitcoin ETF by tomorrow. Last week, the SEC delayed a decision on the Bitwise Asset Management Bitcoin ETF. Similar, but not quite the same. Are we any closer to this become a reality than we were before? Were we here a year ago doing this?
I think we're still going to be here in a few months.
And the SEC, a year ago, I think it was January, issued their concerns. Their concerns, two principal ones. One is about custody and showing to us that the custody is safe. And the second is the fact that much of the trading takes place outside the United States on exchanges that could be easily manipulated. Has anybody come close to addressing the SEC's concerns?
Well, certainly everybody who's filed an ETF has put hundreds of pages of documents back to the SEC trying to close some of these gaps. But based on the comments we saw last week around one of these filings, it's clear the SEC is still in information gathering mode, not like let's sit at a table.
They keep putting them off. You know, there's these 40 to 5 day periods that they get, and they keep really rolling it off.
Technically, there are deadlines, but honestly, it's the SEC. They can do what they want. They can kick this can down the road until they're comfortable. It's clear from what we're hearing.
Well, the way they kick it down the road is they can just ask them to withdraw the application, right? That's how they kind of get the
reopen for comments again, right? I mean, they really can delay this. I think
it's your opinion this is going to same thing's going to happen tomorrow.
I totally think so, and I think that we are still in that information gathering mode. I think things are pointing towards a positive resolution for Bitcoin bulls, but I don't think it's imminent. I still think we're at least a quarter out.
You think something will happen eventually?
I do, and I think there's still a reasonable chance for this year.
This year. And how do you address the custody? I mean, just going back to these two issues, they want to know that the things are safe,
right? Okay,
and when there are stock custodians out there, nobody's afraid. We know who to go to sue if XYZ custodial firm loses the stock.
Right.
Can they answer?
I think those questions, the way that Bitcoin is put into cold storage and the firms that are doing that, I think those questions have largely been addressed. Most of the headlines, the scary headlines, if you're a Bitcoin bull, have really been around exchanges, not around custody. That gets to sort of where these things are going to be traded and how prices are derived. Those concerns, I think, are also being well addressed.
Well, Fidelity Investment, for example, I know they want to. They're trying for a custody and trade execution offering down here at the New York Stock Exchange. We have BAC that's been worked on for a while now. They want to launch a futures contract that's out there. So there's what I see happening is definitely institutional movement quietly in the middle of the Bitcoin winter or the crypto winter, whatever you want to call it. There has been work being done,
and that's what we need to see. We need to see this market mature, and as it matures, the regulators will get more comfortable.
We're not even worried about that right now. I'm just worried about BAC getting their Bitcoin futures going through. If you do hear my dog walking in and out, he's just a lazy, big old puppy. But we're going to keep the show going. I want to look at some charts. This is a 3 month, I think, yes, 3 month chart, a day chart. And, we look like we are in a bull market, but let's pull it out a little bit. We're actually at this stage right here where we met, what is the date on here? This is August, around August to July of 2018, where we was around 8,000 to 85 or 8,000 to 8,500 mark around here. And if we pull back a little bit, I think once we pass this area, it's going to kaboom directly up to 10,000. I don't see anything in between that's really going to stop us. Maybe right here, that's the same levels. This is really the same level. I wouldn't call this right here a little marker, but yeah, it's going to go straight to 10,000. So just be aware of that. If we pass, guys, this 83.83, it looks like it's going to boom straight up to 10,000. If we come down, our next level will be around 7,000, which I think we hit already. Yes, we did hit it. We bounced off and came back up. So I guess we're going to continue to stay around this level for a little bit. I believe we will. All right, so next up in the news, PIVX, they have made a partnership with ZENZO. And if you guys know what PIVX is, it is a fork off of Dash. Basically, if you want to know what ZENZO is, it's a company where they sell these video games. So for PS4 and Microsoft, Xbox Ones and all that. And I guess you have to use the ZENZO coin. Now you can use PIVX to buy your video game. So check that out when you guys can. NEM was in the news by being added to, I think it's Zeux or Zeus. Let me just read what it says. So it's a London-based fintech company announced that it will list NEM token on its digital payment wallet to allow users to spend with merchants and accept Apple Pay and Samsung Pay. So I guess they got put into a wallet where they have regular fiat currency, they have Apple Pay, they got Samsung Pay, and they have a couple of cryptocurrencies where I guess they change your cryptocurrencies to fiat to let you buy what you need. And this is something pretty good to hear. We want to hear more of these coins being accepted by merchants. And lastly, Litecoin has been added as a payment processor for Travelava. I hope I pronounced that wrong. So this is the website, I guess. I put in some information just to see how the site looks if I want to go back to Vegas. And I guess at the end you can pay in Litecoin. I'm excited to work with travelava.com to make it easier to travel with Litecoin. Hey, the more companies that are taking these cryptocurrencies, the better we have it off, and the more volume we will gain, you know. So I'm going to end this video. Make sure you check out my website. Make sure you check out Crypto2. Make sure you check out Coin Lotto. All those links are at the bottom of the description. And all you guys have a good day, and all you guys have a good night, and enjoy the crypto life. Peace.